What's good, YouTube? It's your man EazyMoneyX, and today we're back with another Madden 18 video. Today we're going over a mini scheme slash money scheme, so essentially a mini money scheme. Before I get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff, man. It helps a ton. So I just want to thank you guys real quick in advance. So anyways, I want to teach you guys how to dice defenses up and move the ball easily with some money plays that'll get you down there, that'll get you open guys ASAP. Now the play is called corner strike, or this variation of corner strike, in the gun bunch playbook of the Green Bay Packers. It's in a few playbooks, but I like it out of the Green Bay Packers playbook because the audibles come with the, audibles are the same in the Packers playbook. So there it is, and as you can see, my first read is always A. I don't know, just the way he runs that route is fluid. It looks like it could be a few routes he's gonna run. It looks like it's gonna be an underneath route, or at the same time it looks like it could be like a post route or something like that. It's just so many ways this route works. So I like to throw this route, or I like this to make my first read, and if that's not there, obviously I look at Y or LB, something in the flats. I look there next. And then obviously if those are not there, like if the flats covered up with an bow X, that corner strike guy, it'll be open. So this route is kind of unguardable unless you take a guy off the line. And if you take a guy off the line, we got a run audible that works in, and you don't pretty much just pick your poison. You can pick your poison against this right here. And then don't forget, we got that other corner route on the right side, a different type of corner route nonetheless. But yeah, so first read, either the flats or A, you'll know if it's open or not ASAP, and if it's open, bing, hit it. If it's not, you got the flats. You want to look for man coverage. When you see corners pressing up tight, you know this play will work. I mean, the play will probably work anyway, just because it's that deadly, but the corner routes will be open when you see those corners pressing up tight. Alright, now my advice to you guys would also be, don't forget to practice this stuff. It's easy to just watch it. You gotta practice this too. I practice on ALL MADDEN. Right now I'm practicing against multiple defense, running it just against everything, and it's working every time. It's just that deadly of a play. It is what it is. Alright, now this is the alternative, the RB option, the play action option. And this is also, look, it's also a deadly play because A takes advantage of cover 3, X takes advantage of cover 2 and man. Then you got the underneath route, which takes advantage of just about anything or almost anything. Like, you have a solid play here too. And on cover 3, you'll know when it's cover 3. You'll see that single high safety. And even if they're disguising it, you'll see one safety drop down somewhere. So this is also solid. It'll get you a huge chunk of yardage against cover 3 and cover 4. Let's see. Then you got, of course, the slant. That's a route beater. Yeah. So this is the second play. And once again, if all fails, look for the flats. You see, the original play was a play action to the running back. I changed the running back to go on the flats, so that way you have the corner slash flats combo. It's just a good way to, get guaranteed yards. As long as you got a good QB that can make an outside throw, you're good. Alright, so as you see, the flats are working. The flats work. I think this year, the flats, you gotta use them when you got them. That made defense. Defense is kind of tricky this year, especially cover 2. Like, you can't really tell where they're playing. Are they playing below or are they playing up top? Sometimes it takes too much time to figure it out. It takes a while, and then all it takes is a slight sec to get sacked. Alright, now this is the third play in the audible. All my schemes like this, I make them so that they're audibles. You don't gotta stop the play. If you want to know how to live, you need to score fast, or if that's just your style, that's how you do it. Now this is the other audible, the other pass play in the scheme. Don't forget, we're in the Green Bay Packers playbook, so the audibles will be in that playbook. Alright, so essentially this is the other pass play. What you would do is you would call it, and then you would put the B receiver on the end and the tight end in the flat. This way you have something that's going to beat every defense. Something will always be open. So that's 3 plays in the same formation. Once set up properly, they will beat everything. Now it's up to you to make the proper read. You don't even have to make the read. Honestly, they got, like, it'll be so wide open, blatantly wide open. I would just recommend practicing just to get the timing down. You know, some of these are timing routes. And you know, as usual, practice on all Madden. It is what it is. That's the only way you're gonna get better. All right. I would also recommend, you know, learning how to read defense. I think once you do that, it makes it easier. It makes you like know where you're going before the play starts, instead of, you know, relying on your eyes. Use your head a little bit in the game, you know. All right, so there it is. It works again. I think it's kind of cheat. It's kind of deadly that, you know, the inner work, and then you already have a guy on this weird looking, what would you call it, like a postish, slantish route down the middle. And that's what really makes this route work right here. It spaces the field. You got a guy in the left. It's just beautiful. And then this is our run play. This is the one. This is what you call when they're taking someone off the line, or they're in a passing formation like dime, quarter, something like that. Probably not nickel, because you know, nickel matches up kind of well with this, but it's a solid run play. That's the thing. It's a solid run play. It's good for like six yards to touchdown. You know, depending on situation, what they call. So really, I always say Madden is low-key like a mind game too, a battle of the minds too. You're always competing. You got to get the edge any way you can, man. It is what it is. So as you can see, the run here, bing, works again. Now obviously you'll know when the run's gonna work. You could just dial it, just to dial it up. Like, let's say you've passed 10 times in a row and it's working, but you just want to mix it up. You know, give them a nice little dosage of something else. You don't want to feed them the same thing. All right. Once again, run, and then per usual, follow your blocking. Nothing special about this run. It's just something that's gonna keep them off balance. It's just something that's gonna add a whole another dimension to your game. When you see guys on a line like this, you know the run's gonna work. All you gotta do is get around it. But this is actually the final obstacle, and I like to call this. This is my I call this like a scratchbook play. It's a play that's nothing. It wouldn't work. So what you do is you change every single route and make it into something that will work based off what the defense is giving you. So like right here, I'll go slant, curl, and then I'll go a streak. You got something that's gonna beat every defense right here. So you know, if you have plays like this that you're not unsure about, just change every route. Give it, like, make it a route that, you know, works best for you. But that's all I got this time, YouTube. As usual, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that. But until next time, it's your man EazyMoneyX, and I'm out.